pick your interest, pick your medium, and start. That's it. That's the whole video for how to start. I'm gonna clip that into a 40-second video and upload that on Instagram because this is how to start. You just fucking start. What is up, everyone? Kamal Nehme here, and this is episode 6 of the Thought of Kamal. I'm your host, Kamal Nehme, obviously, and as you can see, I have changed in the background. I painted my background black because I was kind of like, I didn't really like the white background. It seems way too dull. It seems too flashy. So black is way more relaxed. Black is way more classy for me, at least, because everything I do, everything I wear is black. So I actually really liked it. At first, it was super reflective. It was super reflective, and because I got a glossy paint, but then I fixed it. I fixed a bit of it with spray can that was matte, and right now it's a bit better. And I have my softbox all the way up there. It used to be like right around here, but I got it all the way up there right now, just because so it doesn't reflect a lot. So enough chit chat. I'm gonna start with just a bit of a context. This show is still mainly based on questions because I still haven't like created this format that goes away a bit from questions, but I'm still gonna keep it. If the questions are coming, I'm still gonna keep answering them. Till now, I'm gonna still answer the questions that I did on this post. And after this episode, if you have any more questions, please use the Twitter hashtag thoughtofkamal to ask them, or send them to me by DM, or that's it. Either tweet them or send them to me by DM, or just leave a comment on the post and I'll screenshot them and I'll keep them. Let's start with the first question, which is from Adrian Michael. What has been the biggest takeaway you've gotten from Instagram and building a personal brand? The one most important thing you can think can help a ton of people regarding this platform for business. For business or for personal brand? So I'm gonna answer for personal brand because that's what I've been doing right now. And the number one takeaway that I've gotten from what I'm doing is don't overthink content. There are a lot of times where I was going to post something, or where I was lost on what to post because I was overthinking content. Guys, content is one of the simplest things you can, like, you grab your phone, talk about something. If you like football, talk about, hey guys, I'm someone that really likes football. I love Barcelona and I think they're shit this year. That's it. This is content. Post it. Like, this is the reason why people think it's hard, because they think they should create something. They should create this Hollywood movie, and a lot of the times it's usually not that. Like, if you look at my most performing posts, a lot of those posts that are the top performing are ones that I didn't even think. Like, I got the idea, did it, and posted it. Like, some of the content that I post are usually things that I just come up on the spot, post it, and it turns out to be one of the best performing posts I did. And some of the pieces of content that I spend hours and hours creating and writing and editing and stuff just don't perform well. So the number one takeaway is just don't overthink content. Anything is content. Your thoughts are content. It doesn't always have to do with tips and super valuable shit and the cure to cancer. Content can be just your thoughts, can be you sharing something that you believe in, something that you love. So basically, when it comes to building your own personal brand and creating that content, don't overthink it. Just go straight into sharing your thoughts. Go straight into that sharing mindset. So that tip is gonna help a lot of people when they are thinking of creating content. And the next thing is, your videos are awesome. Thank you so much. Whatever you create is interesting. But is there any instance that you remember that made you so bold and fearless? Are you this confident from the beginning? We need to know more about the story before this that you never told us. The bad times. That would be interesting. That is really interesting. There's a comment as well. I realize the comment is a little confusing. I would make it short. Would love to know a little bit about your failures, the not so confident times, and what led you to what you are right now. Okay, that's interesting. No, I wasn't so confident before. But the thing is, like, when I was young, I created content. Like, I used to create content on YouTube, stop motion animation. I was always into that zone, but I never actually applied it for myself. So I never actually put it on my own personal brand. I usually created content for something else. So I experimented before with content creation on YouTube and videos, but never really actually thought it might be a thing. But when it comes to now, my biggest failure is like I never really was so confident on camera. If you look at my very first video, which is this one, somebody stops fucking WhatsApping me. Okay, I have my WhatsApp right there and it keeps popping. Okay, I'm gonna have to shut that thing down. So, as I was saying, no, I wasn't always that confident on camera. If you look at my first post, this is the one. My story till now, this was it. And it used to be, I was super scared. Like, as you can see by my voice, if you want to rewatch it, as you can see by my voice, I was super scared. I was overthinking like my accent. I was overthinking like the story or the script. Is it good? Is it not good? And before that post, I made like about 10, 15 posts that just deleted them. 10, 15 videos that I just deleted them. But this is the thing that I always tell is because of that first video, this is why right now I'm so confident, because I took that first step, because I made that first video, because I actually took that decision to actually start building myself, that I'm right now very confident on camera, or I do what I want. So basically, I had a lot of failures. I did skating videos on my own personal page. I did guitar. I used to post also guitar content on my own personal page as well. I used to be a football player. I used to post about that as well. I was like, this is the thing for me is whenever I was interested in something, I always used to create content around it. Like when I was interested in wrestling, I went into wrestling stop motion. When I was interested in skating, I started posting skating videos. When I was interested in music and metal and playing guitar, I started posting videos about that. So I was always in that zone of, oh, I'm interested in that, let me share it to the world. So this is what I'm applying right now. I don't like to call them failures. They are experiments. They are experiments I went through, things that I know that right now I'm not that interested in skating. I'm not that interested in playing music. I'm not that interested in playing football. So I don't like to call them as failures. I would just like to call them as experiences, as interests I've experienced, I've played with, and they turned out to be not my thing. So I switched to something else. So yeah, I hope this answers your question. Am I speaking too fast? I think I'm speaking too fast because I'm super excited. Okay, so I went and put my laptop on mute because WhatsApp notifications couldn't stop coming. So let's move on to the next question by Adam Peng. Quite a specific topic, but I've been thinking lately about how people engage with others on Instagram, especially with commenting on others' posts. Basically, I was thinking about comments that I see, and a lot of them don't feel authentic, and you are clearly as a way to grow, Do you feel that as more and more people are doing this as a way to grow rather than actually commenting on something that they're interested in, but as a result of more people doing it, they're less likely to grow? So I guess basically talking about authenticity when commenting and engaging with others. I love the question, Adam. Great question. This is the thing. A lot of people, this is the thing when it comes to engagement. Yes, engagement on Instagram and engaging with others and growing and leaving comments and forming that connection is super important, and it's really one of the key for you to grow, which is like nobody's gonna see your content if you just post it and that's it. If you post and ghost, nobody's gonna see your content. Very little amounts of people will. You have to go in there, you have to go to the people, you have to give them value so that they can come and check you out. You have to grab the attention. You seek the attention and grab it and bring it to your profile or to your content. That is true. But a lot of people build their accounts on the backs of engagement. So a lot of people, the whole growth of their accounts is based on how much they can engage. Because if they engage a lot, they get engagement a lot back. But if they stop engaging for a day, 2 days, for 3 days, you can see the growth just tumbles down, and you can see the real growth. So a lot of people just build their brand or their accounts on the backs of engagement without actually thinking about the value in their content, without thinking of improving the value of the content, without thinking of actually bringing more value rather than engaging more. So for me, I'm gonna be super honest, I don't engage as much as you think. I may leave 5, 6, 7 comments a day on people that I actually like their content, on some of my closest friends online, some of the people that I actually support. I might leave comments, yes. I might spend like 10, 15 minutes in my free time going on Gary's posts and using the influencer steal strategy to try to grab more attention. but I don't engage as much as you think I do because I focus on content. I'm gonna be super honest. I focus on the value of my content. I focus on bringing the most value to people, and I do engage a bit, but I focus on actually the value. I focus on bringing out my content, taking my content to the next level, while always keeping up with the connections, keeping up with the relationships. So I do a lot of DMing, I do a lot of one-to-one video calls with friends online. So this is the thing. If you build your whole account just on engaging 5, 6, 7 hours a day, yes, at the start, I used to do that. When I first started, I used to do that because nobody knows who I am. Nobody knows who the fuck was Kamal Nehme, and still 99% of you don't know it. But like when I started, yes, I didn't have any person that supports me. But right now, I have those people that comment on my posts. I have those people that share the posts, and this is how I'm growing. By word of mouth, by sharing, by people talking to others about me. Right now, this is how I grow. But when I started, yes, I used to engage 4 or 5 hours because I wanted to get that first batch of people, that first batch of connections, those that will help me grow, and then I can just think of the content. So if I want to give you a tip on engagement, if you're just starting out, I'm not talking to just Ed, I'm talking to everyone that's watching. If you're just starting out, focus on engaging super good, engaging a lot, and also creating valuable content. But once you scale up that account, start to focus on the value. Start to focus on improving the value of the content, giving more value, giving more context, telling more stories, and the engagement and the connections, they will come naturally. Like for me, like I don't sit and, okay, right now I'm gonna engage. No, whenever I'm holding my phone, I'm engaging. Whenever I'm scrolling through Instagram, I'm engaging. So it's not just like I always do engagement because my account is not based on the back of engagement. Like if I don't engage for 2 days, I'm still growing because I'm posting good, valuable content. So I hope this answers your question as well. And I hope this opens some eyes for the people that are watching that think that engagement is everything. Yes, engagement is a big part, but it's not everything. Third question, how do you avoid burnout? How do you avoid burnout? How am I going to answer this? You avoid burnout by doing the things that you love. So let's take me for example. I do everything right now for my content. I do video editing, I do graphic design, I do everything for me. But there are some things that I don't love. So I don't love editing videos. I don't love sitting around 3 hours, wasting 3-4 hours of my time to edit a video. I don't love to create the designs. I'm good at it, yes, but that's just a skill. I don't love to spend my time on it. So doing it a lot might cause me to burn out. So this is where I either drop the quality of the editing, drop the quality of the design, make simpler designs, make simpler videos, or I'm gonna outsource it to somebody. So if you want to avoid burnout, look at the things that you don't love doing in your journey, in your business. Try to search for the things that you don't love doing and see what you can do about that. Can you outsource them? Can you do them in another way that might seem interesting to you? Can you do them with less effort? So to avoid burnout, nobody gets burnt out doing things that they love. Like nobody gets burnt out if you're doing something that you actually love and this is what you love. You won't get burnt out. But you will get burnt out doing something that you don't love that might help you achieve something you love. So this is where you need to look at. You need to look at what are the things that you are doing that you don't actually love doing them and see what you can do about them. So yep, that's the answer for that. Next question. How to get your first client? Should you offer free services? Yes. At first to build your reputation and get some case studies and testimonies. Yes. Fuck that. Yes. Okay, I'm not somebody to tell you like, oh, this is how I grew my $1 million business. No, but when I started as a designer, I did free work. I did a lot of free work. Those have helped me to gain, first of all, to gain confidence, to be able to talk with clients, to gain that confidence. Number two, helped me gain experiences to talk with clients, has helped me gain experience with client work. And number three, it helped me build up my portfolio. So yes, when you start, work for free. If you're a designer, go down to your local city, go down to wherever you are in the world, go down and look at the stores, go to some restaurant, like go, hey, my name is Jack, I do graphic design, I'm ready to design a free menu for you. That's it. You design them a free menu. Next time they want something, they're gonna call your ass. Go to some shop and be like, hey, I'm a graphic designer. Let me handle your social media page for 1 month. After they see the results, they'll be like, we want to continue to do that. We want to continue to work with you. And you'll be like, okay, well, pay me. I'm gonna continue. Free work is so underrated, and I see a lot of people demonize free work. But for me, you can take my word for it, you cannot. But for me, I heavily invested in free work. Like when I started, I used to do free work. Nobody, really small amounts of people will trust you if you don't have anything to show. And yes, you can, as a graphic designer, for example, you can do dummy projects, like go on Google and just create something for your own. You can do that. But nothing beats actual real interaction with clients. Nothing beats the experience you get talking with the client, dealing with their returns, dealing with their nagging, dealing with their comments. You can't do that with Google. You can't do that on your own. You have to taste that. So yes, I'm a huge supporter of free work. This is how I got my first clients. This is how a lot of people get their clients and build their expertise. And so yeah, get some case studies, get some testimonials, build your experience with free work. So since there is just one more question, I'm gonna do it. How to start a brand? Oh, that's gonna take 20 minutes on a video on its own. How to start a brand. If you're talking like personal brand, how to start, this is how you start. Just fucking start. This is, yes, the answer to how to start is fucking start. Pick something that you know, pick something that you love, pick something that you're good at, pick an interest, pick what you love to talk about, start talking about it. That's it, that's as simple as that. You love wrestling? Okay, great. Pick your medium, like do you want to talk about it? Do you want to write about it? Do you want to grab your phone and record videos about it? Do you want to just put a voice? Think of what's your strength. Pick your interest, pick your medium, and start. That's it. That's the whole video for how to start. I'm gonna clip that into a 40-second video and upload that on Instagram, because this is how to start. You just fucking start. Now that I got all of the questions, this was an awesome episode. I'm really thankful that you are watching this. Thank you so much. And keep on asking questions, because this show is gonna die if we don't keep on asking the questions. I'm always thinking about new segments to do. So if you have any suggestion, leave them in the comment. If you're watching this right now and you have any question that you want to ask around anything, not just business or social media, I'm ready to answer. I'm ready to give my thoughts on. Drop them in the comments or tweet me, #thoughtofkamal, and ask whatever you want. And also, if you're somebody that's creative and you have a segment idea that I can do on the show, hit me up as well, DM me on Instagram, and I'll be glad to experiment with it and try it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kamal, and I hope to see you again.